Hi, everybody. Welcome to Manifestation Monday. Let's see if we have better comment situation today. Last time I couldn't see all the comments all the way. Welcome, welcome. So I'm Jill Hoyrup, Master Psychic, Intuitive Coach, Intuitive Mentor, and Healer, coming at you live. And what I do is I not only help you clear energetic blocks and patterns, but I also help you tap into your intuition and really learn how to trust yourself and build that confidence so you can be using your intuition all the time for your own life guidance, right? Hi, Lena. Hi, Esther. Welcome. Yay. So I told you in the post that we're going to be pulling in the Master Day energy of tomorrow, the 22 Master Day. And this jumped out at me as well to do work with today, the rose quartz. I love pulling in that rose quartz energy. So, hey, Gay. Yay. The gang's all here. So if you are showing up on the replay, I want you to know that if you commented on the post, I've got a little notebook for myself with your intentions. So I'll go ahead and consciously know what your intentions are. And if you're watching this on YouTube, welcome. Thank you for joining us. We're actually live over on Facebook. As soon as I'm able to go live on YouTube, I sure will. So you can always pop over to Facebook for the live. The link is in the description, and or go ahead and just comment along as we go. I set up the energetic container for these sessions to be ignited. I was going to say awake. Be awake, be active. That was the word I wanted. Be active for whenever you're watching. So it doesn't even matter if you're watching this a month from now, you just heard about me. It is still working for you now. So love all the comments and whatnot. Hi, Debbie. Oh, good. It wasn't too late for you. Hi, Robin. Yay. I know you're not supposed to be online, Robin. You're on vacation, but I like it. Hi, Angela. Oh, I'm so glad everybody's here. So far, so good. You guys, a couple more comments, and then I'll be able to know if they're scrolling or not. So today, when we do our Manifestation Monday, it's a special process that I created called Zap It Up. And what it does is it energetically ignites, expands, and magnifies this intention that you have. So when we get started here in a couple minutes, we're going to be first getting your physical and energy body connected and congruent to your intention, your desire, whatever you're trying to create in your life, okay? And then we start the Zap It Up process, which is igniting, expanding, and magnifying. And at that point is when we're going to be, we're not using the rose quartz then, I guess. We'll use it after. But we'll be pulling in that Master 22-day energy. I'm really curious to play with this Master 22-day energy again, because it's just something we started doing whenever the last Master 22-day was, 2 or 3 weeks ago. So does anybody remember how that felt? I recall it being very, hi, Lisa. Hi, Terry. Okay, good. So do a little test with me, please, and have some more people comment. Like, I need 5 more comments underneath Terry's so that I can see how my scroll is doing in this program. Otherwise, I'm going to lose you again like last week. I lost my train of thought. Oh, yes, the Master 22-day. So I always like to kind of know what's going on energetically for the week. So we've been talking about, last week we used retrogrades, and stay tuned because we are going to have a Chiron healing. I actually feel like we're going to have about 3 of those, maybe 1 a month from now until December, so that we can really heal. I don't know. Let me know already in the comments, you guys, if you guys are having any, deep wounds coming up again, because Chiron retrograde is all about the wounded healer. It's all about maybe revisiting past hurts or something, or having situations come up that trigger you to the past hurt. So it's a chance to heal those wounds again. So it's not very fun, but it's actually a really powerful time to kind of get to the nitty gritty, heal another layer, and, then be able to move forward. Oh, goody gumdrops, you guys. I'm able to scroll. Okay, so Gay's saying she wasn't at the last 22-day master day. Cool. Hi, Allison. Oh, thanks, Debbie. Washed my hair today. Oh, tell me how the dog barking is because I'm using a new program that's supposed to drown out the background noise. So you guys will have to be my obviously my audience telling me how it is because the dog's barking right now. Okay, Lena's okay, good, Lena. That just seems like a general place to go look for a lawyer. But yeah, like I said in the intuition group, please let me know once you find a couple. I feel like you might have 3 that you're going to choose from. So pop them in that group and we will find out which one would be the best for you. A couple of you are revisiting past hurts. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Allison says, was in a wreck because the past came up? The dog is barking now. I know, it's every time I get on here, she has to. So obviously you're still hearing it, so it's not really, it's just not really doing its job. Oh, I like to say that she's agreeing with everything I'm saying. It's like a big, bark from the universe that, yeah, right on. So, 3 what? What was I saying? Yeah, I don't know what I was saying when I said 3, something 3. So tomorrow's the Master 22 day, and that's the energy we'll be pulling in. So last time, if I recall, it was very grounding, a very grounding energy. I have a feeling it's going to be different just because we're actually pulling in that energy, but with the energy of today and everything else that's going on around us. We just had the full moon. I mean, there's been tons of stuff that can help with that. Actually, no, we're not. They say no to the full moon energy today. So we're just using the rose quartz and the Master 22-day energy. So if you don't already have your intention, think about what your intention is going to be. And it can be one you've been working on. Like, for example, I've got, Julie's got new date intentions. Callie has job. She's at a job fair today, so she'll have to listen later. Lena's working on the attorney. And I'm adding your surgery on that one for you, Lena, because we want that to go really smooth and we want them to do the right job this time, right? So, and Julie, also for Julie, I'm throwing in her, she can't be here because she's at the dentist for a broken tooth. And of course, I just went through a big dental fiasco. So I'm really going to be sending some special energy to Julie for her tooth. Jerry loves the background sounds, the birds make me smile. Aww. Jerry used to live in Belize too. Oh, there we go. So I guess nobody said if they can hear birds lately. We just had a big rainstorm. And so, oh, Gay, here we go. I was telling Lena that I feel like she's going to have 3 lawyers to choose from. So to pop the options in the Ignite Your Intuition group, and then I can help her intuit which one would be the best for you. That's what 3 was about. Okay, Allison's experiencing domestic violence and the crash. Oh, gotcha, the crash because of, okay, yes, the trauma, right? The PTSD. Gotcha. Okay, perfect. So Gay's still working on voicing herself. Voice yourself. And Angela, no, you don't have to just have one intention. You can have more than one intention. That's totally fine. Totally fine. So if you've got your intention and you want to share it with the group, you can do that in the comments. Sharing it with the group is very powerful because there's a group consciousness that we have here, all of us together as we're doing this together. We are helping each other by just having this energy and this intention for this work. So, it's like they say there's safety in numbers. Well, there's intention in numbers too. Right? So, okay, good. I'm so excited about the about the comments working. Alrighty. Okay, so I'm still holding the rose quartz. I can't ever put it down. So I'm gonna tune in here. Let's do a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. This gets us centered within ourselves. This gets us connected together. This gives me a minute to zip it and oh good. I think I froze for a second. So sorry. Okay. So we're starting phase. I don't have it written down, but we're setting our intention now, okay? And I will go over to the comments to see. Hello, Ellen, welcome. Yep, I just see your message about me buffering. Okay, Debbie's intention is to remain calm. It's not working lately. Okay, good. Allison's is to pass her exam. Ooh, to be a therapist, to keep working on herself. Good. Angela's is relationship, tooth, car issues, finances. Yep. And Ellen's is about intention for ease for the doctor's visits tomorrow. Perfect. Okay. So first step then is for me to tap in energetically. And if you have not shared your comment, don't worry, I'm not going to violate you energetically to see what it is. I just care more about that you are congruent with it. That's what this first step is to make sure you're in alignment. Sometimes just because we're going along life and we think, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this. But it really, truly, like energetically, it's not what you want. It's what your brain is thinking you want. It probably could be a should, you know? So I'm just tuned in quick energetically to your physical body as well as your energetics. And last time we started including the brain. So we're going to do that again. That was a new thing that they have me add. So I guess we're going to do that from now on. So let me take a minute here. If you want to do some breathing. So I just connect in and just do a quick little check on everybody. And we've been so fast with being congruent, which means you're already pretty much congruent to start with, which is awesome. I think there were only one other time I can think where it was like kind of shifting the energy a little bit to get you guys congruent, a couple of you congruent, but you guys are all ready to go now. Okay, good. Here we go. Oops. Okay. Well, Lena, no wonder I'm using the pink quartz. Well, this is rose quartz, but close enough, right? You're using it today. I do get it was your intuition telling you to use it. Absolutely. And if you can take a black tourmaline with you, I guess if you're in surgery, maybe you can't, but I don't know, it might be worth a question. Has anybody had any experience using crystals in the operating room? Lena, I just am getting a hit for some black tourmaline for you. Maybe they can put it on the table next to you by your body. I don't know, they probably have to sterilize it first, but it could be sterilized because it's a strong crystal. Just a thought. I was gonna say you could wear a pendant or something, but they won't let you wear jewelry probably. So anyway, ask about that. I like the idea of you having something with you in the hospital, even if it's just in your room waiting for you afterwards. I like that. Allison, using crystals for you to help healing after this wreck. Black tourmaline would be good for you too. Sorry, this isn't a crystal show, but obviously we need to do one. Okay, so everybody's congruent. How's everybody feeling? We haven't actually officially started yet. That was like preliminary step one. Okay, so this next step then is part of the Zap It Up process. And like I said earlier, it's an energetic process that I created, I don't know, 10 years ago or something. I was actually helping my friend get a job. And so I'm like, well, let's zap it up. And of course, I always like to have a fun word for everything. So that's how it was born. And she got the job. So yay. And we've had some really cool stories happening during our lives now. They're actually happening during the show where people have gotten exactly what they wanted. So I love it. And I expect more and more of that to be happening because we're building momentum now with every week doing this. And you guys are getting used to it. You're tuning in every week. You're loving it. Some of you are picking the same intentions. Some of you are picking different ones. I don't know. It's just fun. So, all right, let me check the comments before I go on. Lena, yeah, sneak it in your socks. We do need a crystal show, Debbie, and that will definitely do that. Good. I had crystals at work too, Allison, and I would leave them, at my desk for protection there at my job. So absolutely, I'm all about crystals. They can do so much for us. As you can see, I'm patting and throwing around my rose quartz. All right, so our second step here is the Zap It Up. So the first step in the process is we're going to ignite your intention, okay? So hold on to your seats. It's gotten a little wild. Some of the times we've done this. I'm standing, so I'm always moving. That's probably really bad. But I can't help it. I'm going to put the rose quartz down right now. Okay. So I like to use my hands and feel things. So if you ever see them in the camera, that's what's happening. I'm actually leaning on my dresser where I'm doing this so that I can support myself. I don't want to fall over, you guys. So we are igniting your intention, all right? So if you want to visualize with me for the last, 2 or 3 weeks, it's been literally like a rocket, like Abraham Hicks talks about, that rocket of desire, sending that rocket of desire out. So a couple weeks ago, they showed like lighting under your intention, and then your intention becomes the rocket with, the fire out the bottom, and it's off it goes into the atmosphere. So if you want to visualize that, you can. If you see something else while we go through this ignite process, that's totally fine. It's right and good for you. And let's see. So I'm just energetically tuning into each intention here and igniting it. So the ignite step actually, is like setting it on fire. It is lighting it up. It is igniting it. It is starting it. I'm not saying it's starting it because you've never had it started before. You've never wanted this intention before, but energetically, after getting congruent, we are starting it. We are now really, the energy is going into it. So I feel like I need to take a second here and explain what that means. So a lot of you have been wanting more money or to create a job. And so what I'm hearing come through right now is how this works if week in and week out you are working on, say, the same intention. And so what they're telling me is that it is like it builds on each last one, right? It's building on. The energy is different though. So the energy isn't always the same because you've changed in this last week. Say you were on last week and you wanted a job, and now this week you're on and you want a job or money or whatever it is that's the same, right? So it's not that we're starting straight from scratch. It's that we're working with the ebb and flow of you, of your energy, of your shifting. And we're then, what they're showing me is like they're pulling in all the new stuff that's going on for you, whether it's new, we're going to take the job one, whether it's new information on different jobs that you've been interested in, or say money or something like that. It's taking that into consideration and now pulling that stuff in to work with it energetically. Does that make sense to everybody? I'm just going to stop for a second and scroll down. Okay. Okay, let me know if that makes sense. And everybody's nice and ignited. All right, second portion, we're pulling in the Master 22-day energy now. So let's just get a little feel for what this Master 22-day energy feels like. 22-day is because in numerology, when you add up all the numbers in the date, it's a number. So 11, 22, 33, those are all master days. And so it's a 22 master day. And let's just see what that feels like energetically. We don't even have to know what it means. Numerology is not my forte that I could quote it. I'd have to go look it up. So we're not going to do that. It doesn't matter. We're just going to pull in that energy. I want everybody to feel what that feels like, and let me know in the comments what that feels like to you. What does the Master 22-day energy feel like? Do a couple deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth for me. Get us recentered. So for me, this Master 2-day energy is feeling, it's like a slight touch. I don't even know. I didn't know how to explain this. It's like when someone barely grazes, you know, your arm. It's a slight. It's very subtle. But again, and I'm not confusing it with the meteor energy of last week, where like underneath it was so much power. But it's definitely. I'm getting the sense that it's grounding again, but it's a gentler grounding than last time. So let me know if you guys are experiencing it or how you are experiencing it. Hi, Mona, welcome. Maybe that's why, Ellen. Seeing 22 everywhere. Awesome. Okay, so I'm just going to sit with this Master 22-day energy a little bit more. And yeah. So we're going to get ready for this next step. I just wanted to kind of pull in that energy and kind of sit with it for a minute. So next step is we're going to do the expansion process. So we've connected, ignited the energy to your intention, and now we are expanding it. So you can picture it as literally expanding, 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 out, 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 and up and down. So it's going every direction. Okay, if you want to visualize, and if you see something else, let us know if it's kind of fun and interesting or boring. We still want to hear all of it. Okay. Here we go. Nice, nice, nice. It's really smooth and gentle. Like it just feels like it's a little drop. It's a little drop of this energy, but not to get it confused with tiny and small and it's not going to do anything, because that's not what I'm saying at all. It's just really gentle. So let me know how that feels to you guys as we do this. Mona's manifesting success. Yay. Yes, you are. Debbie's feeling it being uplifting to her, uplifting that Master 22-day energy. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Let us move on to the last step of the Zap It Up process, which is magnify. So now that we've got it even bigger, we are going to then magnify. So they're actually showing me energy going up into the core of your intention and kind of exploding it. So this is one more of the Master 22. And now they're telling me we're ready for the rose quartz. So we're ready for the rose quartz. And all right, let's see how this is going to work together. So they're bringing in more Master 22. So that was just a little taste of it then. That explains it. That explains why it felt so soft. So now this is going to be even bigger and better. Okay. Yeah. I'm getting a sense of everything just kind of lining up energetically. Everything's fitting into its little place. The puzzle pieces are falling into place. The energy is integrating and calibrating, and everything is like it's being stirred up. It's being added. It's being connected. Let me know how you're feeling it happen. That's what I'm feeling for this magnify process. I'm feeling a sturdiness. I'm feeling a groundedness. I feel like I'm standing really straight and tall right now. I stopped moving. Some of these I'm Like I'm really moving with the energy, and I feel like I'm just like a board. I'm just right here and sturdy. I feel sturdy. I feel grounded. I kind of might even feel a little bit more confident. That's interesting. How's everybody else feeling? Yeah, Debbie was saying earlier, it feels like a breeze across her arms. A's feeling it being very relaxed. Strong grounding feeling from Lena. Yes, yes, yes. So more of this rose quartz is coming in now, and let's see what they want to do with it. Sorry, not very good with my camera. I should do it in this hand more room. Okay. So if you want to visualize the rose quartz, let's see. So it always comes down as like, this rose colored quartz. And then they always lately have been adding sparkles. Whenever I do any light work, they're adding sparkles and bright. There's like a darker pink, kind of like the one behind here, of this darker pink with the sparkles, and it's interspersed with this rose quartz. Let me know how you're seeing it. And it's wrapping, I'm seeing it do infinity symbols through these other stages of, it's going from like magnify, let's see, magnify, expand. So it's not using ignite, but it's doing magnify and expand, and it's doing this infinity symbol between the two processes. Very interesting. So let me know how you're feeling it, if you're feeling it, or what it's looking like for you. Maybe you're seeing it, not feeling it. Yeah. That's really cool. We haven't used the infinity symbol yet. That's pretty neat because that's a powerful one. Just going to sit with this here for another moment. I'll put the rose quartz down. I can see your comments here for a minute. Oh, good. Angela's seeing things going like she wants it to. Awesome. That's a good feeling. Yeah, confident, right? Like, I don't know where it just came in out of nowhere. This confidence, Ellen. Yep. Grounded. Everything is interconnected for Allison. Perfect. Okay. I kind of don't want to end yet, you guys. Like, it's going pretty, like, it just feels good. You want to just kind of sit here with this for another couple minutes, because I don't want to close out yet. I'm liking this combination. I'm liking this infinity symbol, like, and it's going up and down, and like it's just swirling all about, and it's still doing that connecting. It feels like it's connecting everything, this infinity symbol. So, well, I'm hearing that things will be manifesting quickly now. I can never really tell you a timeline. Even if I gave you a timeline now, it could change because intuition is good in the moment. You know, timelines are always changing because we are always changing. So, but I just feel like this has to be helping us. Does everybody feel like this process helps them? If nothing else, to give them some hope of creating what they want in their life. I always feel really good when we do these. So let me know. A says her shoulder blades are burning and the rest of her body is tingling. You are on fire. Not literally, good thing. Debbie's feeling very light, like you're full of air. Yeah, I can see that too. Well, Debbie, for you, I feel like you had so much to release. There's so much pressure that you put on yourself. And this ties in with like your Claire empathy that we were talking about before, and I hope you don't mind me mentioning that. And so you're really coming into a space where you are recognizing, you're starting to really recognize what's yours and what isn't yours. So there's this feeling of, I feel like, a release of letting go. And by the way, there's no reason why this Zap It Up can't also kind of work as an energy healing session, because we are moving energy technically while we do this. But for you, Debbie, I feel like you're releasing kind of some of that should, and that, I don't know, I feel like it's a shift of the way you've been. Now that you're recognizing some things, you're letting them go. Does that feel like it resonates at all? Mona's feeling like she's walking bare feet on grass. I like that. Oh, good. Lena's saying it helps. Allison saying lightens and gives direction. Yay. Terry saying it centers me, gives an energy boost, helps clear intention. Debbie feels amazing. Yay. Okay, I feel good now. Well, we let that sit. I was babbling, but hopefully you were still feeling it and seeing it. Now they're saying we're all ready to go. So I'll go ahead and close. I'll close the Zap It Up for us. Here we go. Yeah. So they're telling me that this rose quartz is going to keep running to integrate, to just give you the rose quartz energy. So I don't get a timeline, but it's going to be for as long as you need it. So however long that is. And of course, if you don't want it, you just have the intention that you don't want it and it will stop and not bother you. But otherwise, just trust that it's going to run as long as you need it, and then it'll stop on its own. And not harmful at all, obviously. And who knows? So you'll have to let me know tomorrow if you still feel the rose quartz. Yeah. All right, you guys. Awesome. Okay, let's scroll down and see. Oh, good. Debbie says it resonates. Awesome. So this happens, you guys. I'll get channeled messages for you while we're going through. Can't, my intuition doesn't turn off. So typically I don't turn it off, and or my guides whisper in my ear. So just so you know, this isn't a reading call, but you might actually get some additional information while we're on the call. So yay. Yeah, Allison saying she's an empath and determining what's mine as weak boundaries. Yeah. So Allison, if you're not already, one of the best things I ever learned is to ask, is this mine? And wouldn't you believe it, probably 99% of the time it's not. Especially if you're shifting from one mood to another and all of a sudden you're like, why am I so pissy or angry or sad? Ask, is it mine? Because it's not. Sure, it's not yours. Okay, Gay's saying she's groggy, which is fine because she tends to be overly analytical. This is interesting because your brain's not really, you're in a different state right now, Gay. That's good. One of the biggest things that I started doing when I first started practicing, well, it was before I got into my intuition, was when I started energy healing, and it was practicing the Abraham Hicks stuff, feel, don't think. I had to teach myself to not think so much and not be over analytical. And it's funny because somebody just told me lately that I think too much. Oh, you think this is too much? So it's kind of funny to me. He didn't really probably think it was funny, but so the point is that if you can get to that space where you are less thinking less and feeling more, it takes practice, but I know you can do it, Gay. Anybody could do it. I thought you meant like weak, W-E-A-K, Allison, anyway. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I'm okay with your brain not working, Gay. I think that's a good thing for you. Go with it for the rest of the day. See how that works. I mean, not if you have to think about something, but like really just maybe sit with it. Mona, I saw your message earlier, I think. Are you about the walking on bare feet? I saw your intention too, Mona. Sorry, I didn't say it out loud. All right, gang. This has been great. Yeah. So all you have to do, just practice. Just start noticing what you're thinking about and then just feel instead of think. Feel instead of think. See how that goes. I think you'll have great results once you figure out how you need to do it for you, right? Stop the thinking, start feeling. One way to do it. Notice what you're thinking about, then stop it or reframe it. We'll have to do a thinking video show, whatever. All right, gang, I don't see any more comment. Oh, yes, I do. Good. It doesn't have to think today. Okay, great, you guys. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate having you here, and I will see you next week. I can't wait. Bye for now. Keep roaring. Don't forget your roar.